Is very rich. In just 3 years, he has made it to the top of the heap in the world of Grand Prix auto racing. He was born in Berthierville, Quebec, and now home is a villa in Monaco, but he has not gone very far from his roots because his favorite snack is still chips and a Coke. He's quiet. Villeneuve is unassuming. He's a devoted family man, but in his game, he's a winner. I think it's fair to say, Gilles, that a lot of people just don't understand. I think people have trouble understanding that.
Well, I don't know. I never asked myself the question, so I guess I can't understand it neither. I just happen to like it, not only for the speed itself, because speed is nothing in itself. You can do 500 miles an hour in a straight line. It doesn't mean anything. I guess it's more the feel, the control over the car, over the limit of it, that is satisfying.
How do you know when you push a little more that you're just not going to fall off the edge?
Sometimes you fall off the edge. Yeah. Well, it's a feeling, you know. It's you know, you brake for a corner, 108 miles an hour down the straight, and this corner you must do at, let's say, 75 miles an hour. So you brake at a certain spot, and you make the corner. The next time around, you brake a little bit deeper. And you can brake a little bit even too deep sometimes. You make the corner. The next time around, you brake a little bit deeper. And you can brake a little bit even too deep sometimes, but still make the corner, but it will slow your car down. Your exit speed or your cornering time will be down because you scrub speed or because the car is all sideways. So then you know that you've reached the limit, but you must not overcook it by very much.
If you do make a mistake and you're still on the track, are you able to totally eliminate that from your mind and not eat yourself up for the rest of the...
No.
Demand a lot?
I think I demand quite a lot, yeah. I ask my mechanics if I demand a lot, and they will see that I'm quite hard on the equipment.
And yourself?
At the same time, yes, because the more you push with the car, the harder it is for the driver also. I mean by that sometimes you're lapping around the circuit in 1 minute and 30 seconds, for instance. If you really push really hard, doing, I don't know, 120 beats a minute or something like that, but the extra 2/10 will put it up by another 60. Maybe you're doing 180, and that makes you very much more tired.
I read a study that was done for Road and Track, I think it was. It was a psychological test, and they spoke to, I think it was the 10 top drivers in the world, and they wanted to do a composite, a profile of the race car driver, and it turns out that he is self-centered, egomaniacal, and one-dimensional, to the point that if he is pulling out of the driveway going to a race and he sees his kid fall out of a tree and break his arm, he said, "Wife, take him to the hospital, I've got to catch."
But that's not true. I think there's always, what do you say? I forget the word. To make a rule true, you must have... There's always an exception. I'm the exception.
But you work with these people. Do you find that... you see, in a way, I think that...
Everybody's very selfish. They have to, because it's a one-man sport, and you're battling with the other. All the pressure behind the politicals involved, you wouldn't believe it. It's not as bad as Formula One political is.
It must be tough with Ferrari, because that's a very tough team.
Yeah,
there must be a lot of politicking
involved. It's a lot of pressure. So.
Do you have to play a lot of games? I mean, your job is not just driving. It's carrying the briefcase and saying hello and doing a lot of...
Well, not too much of that.
No, you don't have to.
Of course, I do it when it's important for the sport, you know. It's to help the sport I'm in it, to grow and be even better.
You don't resent...
But I don't...